Hello everybody and welcome to another Sniffle Valve video tutorial. This one tonight or today or whenever it is, I'm quite excited to do because finally, since its inception, Elementor is to the point now with the assistance of a very handy new plugin by Anand from WTS called Anywhere Elementor that lets you put Elementor created content pretty much anywhere you'd like. And where we're going to be placing it tonight is in a GeneratePress theme uh, using the GeneratePress Premium plugin and the GP hooks functionality that comes with it to place it in the header and also in the footer, as well as a few other places within the site. So with that in mind, let's go take a look. And I'll just show you what we have here for a menu structure, just home, services, and about set to the primary menu. Not a whole lot of stuff going on other than those 3 pages that were added. And if we go into the themes, you can see we have GeneratePress. And if we go to the plugins, here's what the load is, and I'll list them on the website. So here is Anywhere Elementor, and this is really handy. And Anand came up with a fix for a little glitch right away. So go check them out on WebTech Street. And of course, Elementor, and this is the current version, 0.11.1. And I have Formidable in here just to plop in a form, contact form. And here we have the GP Premium plugin. And I have this one in here. It just makes it handy for me to find the post or page ID without the extra mouse movements. And let me tell you, after working on this stuff all day, every day, anything to make that less is greatly appreciated. Anyways, and here is Tom Osborne's simple CSS plugin. Tom's the same guy that does GeneratePress and GP Premium. And that's pretty much about it. We have, of course, the home page, static home page at the home, and that's about it. So, what does it look like with what we have? Let's go take a look. This is what we have right now. So what we're going to do is to make this all one container, and then we're going to get rid of the footer widgets for now. So let's start by doing that. We'll go over here to customize and layout container. We're going to go to 1 and then layout for the footer. We're going to enable that. I always like that there. Again, save my scroll wheel finger. And that's about that for now, other than the sidebars. And because we're going to be dealing exclusively with pages, we won't worry about the blog for now. So it'll be content and those sidebars, like that. And that's what we want to work with for this video. Save and publish. And go back and we'll just show you some other things that should be set up. And when you install and activate GeneratePress Premium, GP Premium, you'll come over here to GeneratePress and you'll see all the add-ons. And I haven't activated any of them yet, so I'll do that now. Clicking here, bulk actions, activate, and apply. Now all the add-ons have been activated, and I don't usually put my license key in for a local test site. Now there's some things that we don't really need, so let's deactivate them. Import, export, we won't be using. Another one is the sections. When you're using a page builder, sections can be kind of redundant. So we'll deactivate that. But the rest we'll use for now. We could deactivate blog, but we won't bother for this one. So that's it. We've set that up. One thing I'll note here with simple CSS, you can't really see it now unless I type in something like, oh, I don't know, site-header. You can see that the font size is not too bad to read, and that's because I went here, and if you select the simple CSS, plug into edit, and the code mirror CSS, I've added this to it, font size equals 16. You can set it to what you'd like if you want. It just makes it a little bit easier for these tired old eyes to read. And yes, I know I'll have to update that with the plugin update, but as often as that happens, that's no big deal, and it's for my use only. Okay, so that's about it for that. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is to create the content that we want to use for the header and the footer area, and also on the content area of the home page page header uh, area using the GeneratePress Premium page header functionality. So let's start by doing that. So to do so, we'll add a new page, and I'll go through here and set these items off. No content title, content, no sidebars. Really don't have to do this, but I'll do it anyways, just so you know that you can do them individually. Hit publish, and title is going to be just like calling it EL header. Update, you can call it whatever you like. This makes it easier to spot in the list. And we'll edit with Elementor. So we're going to add a new section. We'll go 3 columns. And for this section, I'm going to give it a background color. Oh, let's start off with that one. And then, oh, what do we want here? How about an image for a logo? We don't have any. Stand by, let's get one. And here we have a good old sniffle valve logo. And we're going to put that there. Looks pretty sharp. Now again, I'm not going to style this to completion. I'll just add these items so you can see the process used to do this. Let's just center that. Come on, there we go. And we'll call this sniffle valve tutorial. And let's just be lazy and duplicate that. Drag it over to here and select it. WordPress tutorials. Okay. And for our section, let's go back here and set that to the content position is in the middle. And that looks not bad. Like again, like I was saying, I'm just going to show you the process. Of course, you could style this any way you like or add as many things as you want. But that's not what we're to. We're going to show you how to use it. Save. And go back to the dashboard. So, back to the dashboard, pages. Now I can just look over there and see it's 21. I don't have to hover over anything, even though I move my mouse over there to show you. So, we went 21 is the ID. So, over here to GP hooks. And where we want to put that is before header content. And we'll use the Anywhere Elementor shortcode. which starts off with a square bracket, all caps for this one, insert underscore Elementor, whoops, and then ID equals 21, and bracket, and save hooks, and let's go see what we get. Refresh, and there we go. Now you say, that doesn't look quite right yet, does it? Well, we can fix that, and that's what we're going to do right now. So there are a couple of things we need to fix up first. First and foremost is come over here to the customizer and the site identity, and we need to hide the site title and also the site tagline. Save and publish that. And you're saying, yes, well, still not going full width. That's correct, because I forgot to do one thing over here. Edit with Elementor, and you come to the section, select it, and you go stretch section. You don't see a change there, but you will when you go look at it on the front end. Let's go see. And what do we have? There we have full width, but now what's with this? Well, a couple more settings we got to fix. And that is back in the customizer, where it is right here. So back here in layout for the header, and we need to set that to 0 for the top and 0 for the bottom, and save and publish. And one thing I forgot to do, let's go back and do that on that home page. I'm going to, content title, I forgot to take off, update that. Okay, so our home page is going to look pretty bleak when we do that, and it sure enough does, but we're going to fix that in a little bit later on. Why don't we just put something in there so it doesn't look so stark? What? Don't really want to put anything elementary in. I'll just put in this is the home page. Okay. So when we go to look at it, it doesn't look so barren and forlorn. There we go. Okay. That'll work for now. So we have our header. Well, let's go and add our site footer then. So same kind of process. We call it EL footer. And we can go and do the same things here. Don't have to. Oops, not that one. We don't want a sidebar. 0 widget, full, and publish. At least this way we know that's the way it's going to be. So edit with Elementor. And we'll do another, see, got a darn sidebar. I clicked the wrong one. It's okay. 3 columns again. Section. We'll add the stretch this time. So remember, background color. We might as well keep it the same. Oh, let's make it green. Make it a little bit different for the footer. Back to the layout, and let's just do this right off the bat. And then what do we want? Ooh, why don't we just put 3 text editors in for now? Just so you can see the process. Okay. So again, as many columns as you want here. I'll up to 10, I guess. Easily, and you can style them and make them as different as you want, but sure would be handy to have a place where you could enter that value for the width, wouldn't it? Anyways, that's on the wish list. So let's just save that. and go back to the dashboard, to that page. Yeah, this one, well, that's the one you want to click. Update that. Okay, pages. So what's our footer ID? 29. Same thing. Back oops to GP hooks. And because I'm inherently lazy, I'll copy that. And we'll go down to towards the bottom here. Before footer, after footer widgets, before footer content is what we want. Paste that, and instead of 21, it's 29. Save hooks, and let's go see what our footer is going to look like. There is our footer widget area. And you can see I got that misaligned, but again, the styling is not the focus of this, it's how to do it. So we added the header and the footer by using the Anywhere Elementor shortcode in the GP hooks areas. So there's our header in the before header, and way down here at the bottom before footer content, there is our footer widget area. So that is pretty much it for that part. So let's go to the home page and we'll show you what I want to show you about the GeneratePress page header option in the GP Premium add-on. So you don't put anything in here. You don't any text here in the text editor or edit this one with Elementor. This is all done down here. Now, it'll ask to choose an image, and I don't have one there, so just stand by while I go do that. Okay, I've got an image in there now to choose, so we'll go and choose an image for our background. And oh, there's a great looking airplane and a dapper looking young guy there. Wonder who that is. So, this is sort of confusing a little bit. So you say, well, okay, now what? I don't see the darn picture anywhere. Well, you need some content first. And I'm just going to show you the basics by just typing in some text. And we'll say automatically have paragraphs and padding. And we want it full width and text align center. Now, as you notice, you don't get any options here unless you have some content. So we'll just update that. Let's go take a look. What does that look like? Well, there's our hello. Well, you say, where the heck is the image? Well, let's just show you how that works. It would help if you click the add background image. So let's update and go take a look. And you can see there's our image, but well, that doesn't look like much there, does it? Well, again, here's what you have to do is you add some top and bottom padding. So let's go 300. And I hope at some point Tom makes that so you can select them individually. But anyways, you can always fix that with CSS. So update. And I'll go refresh. And now you can see there's something there. Great. Oh, I notice one thing we have to fix here. Watch. Before we go any further, let's just go back over the customizer and do layout, primary navigation, and we want it to be sticky. I will put them on both for now. So that, oh, I don't have enough content yet to be sticky, but anyways, we will have soon. So back over here and back to the page. Okay, so instead of that, how about we put our footer Was the footer 20? No, 21 is the header. Yes, 29 was the footer. Oh, let's put a parallax effect there and update that. What do we get when we do that? Why, look at that. There we go, and there's our sticky nav. All right, and there we go. It's coming along. Now, of course, you probably wouldn't put this in here, but that's what I wanted to show you, is that you would create any content that you want for here and place it there as a Anywhere Elementor shortcode, and away you go. But now there's something else you can do here as well. You can do this: merge with site header, place the content behind. You could select the different color for title and tagline if you had it enabled so you could see it. But then you can go with transparent navigation, and we'll see what that looks like. But I know pretty much from doing this before that we're going to have to set the colors. So refresh, and there you go. You say, here is our nav, but you can't see it. So let's just go down and change that. Navigation text, we're going to make it blue. Text hover, make it red. And also the current text will make red. And that should give us that. Let's see how that works. Reload. And now we can see our text. And just so that stands out a little bit more, let me just go back and fix this again in the customizer. Now, all these items I'm doing in the customizer, they're pretty much what you're going to need there is the premium add-ons to get all this functionality. I do plan on coming up with a video for just the GeneratePress theme on a budget, and that's without the premium add-on and doing it all in CSS, but that's for later on. So navigation, and let's just put that up to 20. Let's go 22 so we can all see what's going on. Okay, and then that's a little bit easier to see, but this is kind of confusing. So let's go add a new page. And we'll call this EL Home. Okay, and publish, and we'll just leave that for now and go right into here for the home page. And we're going to do what? 2 columns, and we'll just put a heading here and give this column a background color of I don't know, let's go with that green again, but we'll just give it some transparency. And what else do we want to do? I think that's about it. Well, maybe we'll center it. And let's just save that because I haven't gone through and got this part yet. I go to the dashboard and I go to forms. There's one, a basic quickie from Formidable. Just copy that. And back to our pages. And where's our home? No, 35. I got that now. And for here, in this column, we want to go and get ourselves a shortcode widget from Elementor's panel. Pop it there, place the shortcode, and there's our form. So let's go, I just give that column a bit of a color so we can see what's going on. And make it a dark blue, but we'll give it some opacity like that. And we'll save. And go back to the dashboard. And let's just turn all that other stuff off there, at least the title update. Okay. So home was, what did I say it was, 35? Okay, so let's go back here, change that from 21 to 35. See, it's easy. Update that, come back over here, refresh, and there you have it. And it's just that slick. Let me just show you one other thing we can do with GP Premium while we're at it. Go back to the customize, boom, 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 layout, primary navigation, come down here, navigation logo. Let's go and put that one. And now you can see that there's your logo on your sticky nav. So save and publish. And that's about all I wanted to show you in this one. I was going to show you another little trick, but the video is going a little bit long right now. Let me just switch back over here, reload, and here we have it. So I think you can see what the tremendous possibilities are with this combination. Uh, Again, the big key here was Anand's fantastic plugin, uh, Anywhere Elementor. That's what allowed this to happen, because prior to that coming out, um, well, you could do this with another plugin called um, Insert Pages. You could do that here, and after 11.1 came out, you could, and actually 11, you could do this with Insert Pages as well, different shortcode. But what you couldn't do is what I'll show you here real quickly. Okay, let's get back out of here. Let's just pick another page. Let's go into the services page. And content title will knock off. Well, we'll just do that. Oh, we need full width content for this. Update. And Elementor. Okay, let's just add a section here. We'll put a couple in. What you couldn't do before was use Elementor content created that way with insert pages within Elementor. But now you can. So for example, if you have an accordion, okay, there's one accordion. Well, let's get rid of that. And whose ID do we have on the, well, we don't want the form in there. What was it? Okay, insert Elementor. ID equals, what was it, 35? I think. We'll find out. Save. Okay, well, you don't see it here. You won't even see it there. But if you come over here onto the home page, let's just refresh, go to services. There you go. So what Anywhere Elementor did is allow you to do this. And let me just show you one thing about that. Well, let's just, oops. What was the other one? Copy this one. And, oh, where's 2? Come on, 2. Here we are. What was it? 21 was the other one? Who's keeping track? Okay. Save. And we'll go back to the dashboard. So refresh. Come down here, look at the thing, and there's our thing. But of course, we have it to stretch, so that probably wasn't a good one. But you see what I mean. But here's the thing, and here's it with any of them. Oop, wrong one. Pages I want. Let's go to our header. Okay, edit with Elementor. Right, it's blue now. So where's our section background? Let's go and change that to green. Save. I think you can realize what's going to happen now, right? There you go, just like that. What this allows is global templates or global Elementor created content. So you make a change in the original and it's propagated throughout and updated anywhere it's used on the site. That's pretty handy for this sort of thing. Otherwise, if you were to try to use a template created with Elementor and saved to your library, you'd have to update each page. And templates do come in handy for a lot of things, but this basically gives you the ability for global rows. Pardon me, global templates. I'm thinking of a different page builder. Sorry about that. So, anyways, that's about what I wanted to show you. This video got a little bit on the long side, but there was a lot to cover. And I hope you get the idea now on why I was so excited when I found that plugin from Anand, and also when Elementor itself was updated to 11 or 0.11, because prior to that, you couldn't it wouldn't render using insert pages in the header or any of the hook locations, I should say. It would strip out any styling. After 0.11 came out, you could do it, and I was, woohoo, yay, we can do that. But still, you couldn't do it within Elementor's items itself, like like we showed you, accordions, toggles, testimonials, anywhere you can enter a shortcode like that. So now that we have Anywhere Elementor, all you need is that one plugin, and you can put your Elementor content anywhere on the site that you'd like. That will take a shortcode. One thing to keep in mind, though, your theme has to do shortcode in text widgets if you want to put it in a sidebar text widget. GeneratePress does, so no worries about that. Oh, one other thing, quickly before we go. Wrong one. One thing, and this is one thing I showed in another video, but if you want your themes, colors, and default fonts to come through, check these two items and save. Otherwise, you'll need to go, what you'll get are the Elementor ones that are set up in global colors and global fonts. Okay, well, this went a little long and I better stop now. So thank you for getting to the end, and I will get that other little tutorial up that I said I was going to try to squeeze into this one, but that'll be coming soon. So subscribe to the YouTube channel and also on Sniffle Valve. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.